Hello friends, thank you for joining this class. Today I'm going to show you the aspect of data importation in Erdas Imagine. So as we saw in the previous video, we have just downloaded bad 1 to 11 for the AdSat 9 data. Okay, so that image importation is changing image from one format to another. So you will notice that the default you will notice that the default extension of the Erdas is Tiff. Okay, the Erdas that we've just downloaded from the USGS. So I'm going to show you how to export them to IMG so that they can fit to this environmental resource data analysis system, or EDAS Imagine. Okay, so the first thing we will do, you will just open your EDAS software, then you can navigate to manage data, then just click on import data, and this dialog table here will pop up. So the format of your data, you shall just input it here so that you may find it. So mine is Tiff. Tiff is just below here. Is here. So this is Tiff. So our input data, you will just navigate to the folder where they are. For me is roller sat 9, since I have just downloaded them. I have just shown you how to download them from the USGS in our previous video. Then you can click on the first bud, then you can say okay to all, then you can cancel, then you can say okay. So you'll notice that our first div here, you can see it's bad1.div, okay, but the output format is bad1.img. So you may purpose to adjust the name of this, but the extension by default it has been changed. So we'll just navigate to your folder. Okay, this is my folder, so I shall just save it, bad1.img. You can see bad1.img, then you can say okay. Okay, so you can see it's bad1.img, then you can click okay, then you can click okay. So the processing shall take place until it is done. You will notice that your bad1 will have successfully be converted from TIFF to IMG, which is the Erdas Imagine format. So we will just do the same for our next band. So I shall do for bad2. I shall do for bad2. Then we can do the same. We can call it bad2. Okay. You can click OK. I can see the processing is going on well. So you can just continue doing for the other bands. This error will just be popping up since I have such data sets, but I am just adjust the name to B1, B2, or bad1, bad2. Then we shall see the result. Don't worry, the processing is just taking place. So you can just do the same for the bad4. You can do the same for the bad5. You can just adjust the name to B1 or call it bad5. Okay. Then you can click OK in the importation dialog box. Then you can do the same for the bad6. Then you can rename to B6. Okay. That is how we can do for all other bands. Okay. So feel free to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We will just do the same for all other bands. Then for the band 9, can do the same thing. Okay, can do the same thing. Click import. Then we can do the same for the band. Okay, we can do the same for the band 10. This is B10. Can do the same for the band 10. Then finally, you can do the same for the band 11. Okay, so I am just replacing the names. You will notice that the full set of our 11 bands has been successfully processed. Okay, so let's wait for the 11th band so that I may show you now how to layer stack. Then you can close. Then you can close this video also. So when I navigate to open my layers, you will notice that the Tiff format here on my Tiff datasets may find it difficult to open here in our Erdas imagine. So that's why we have converted them to IMG, since it is the default or it is the required extension of this software, which is Erdas imagine. So you need only to adjust the file type to IMG, and you shall visualize the bands that you have converted. Okay, so I am going to load all these bands to my QGIS. You can see I have loaded the 11 bands. That is how they appear. Okay, you can see since it is not layer stacked, it is panchromatic. Panchromatic meaning it is a raw image. Okay, so we need now to layer stack these bands. But remember that band 8 of the Ladisat line is the panchromatic band, which has a higher resolution compared to other bands, and also the band 11 and band 10 have a different resolution with these other bands. Okay, so we need to remove this. I mean, we need to remove band 10, 11, and 8. Okay, we need to remove band 8, 10, and 11. So you can just control click, then you can right click and remove layers, remove layer. So we are left with band 1, band 7, then band 9. Okay, so what we are going to do here, just go to raster, go to spectra, then click on layer stack, and this pop-up table here will come up. Okay, so we shall input the 8 bands. So we shall begin with band 1, then we can hit add. Okay, then we shall repeat the same for band 2, then okay, then add. You see they are appearing here. So this is band 2, this is band 1. Okay, so we can do the same for the band 3, okay, then add. You can see it will add here in the preview. Then band 4 the same, okay, then add, then do the same for other bands, add, ensure you don't turn twice, add band 6, band 7, add, skip band 8 since it is a panchromatic band, then add band 9. Okay, then after doing that, just mention or put out clearly the folder where your Erdas or where your layer stacked, yeah, stacked Erdas 9 is placed. Okay, so we have got it. We are stacked Erdas 9, and I have just clicked OK. Then you can click OK. So when the processing is done, we can open a 2D view to visualize the output. Okay, the layer stacked Erdas 9 image. Okay, this is a multispectral image. So you can just go home, add view, add 2D view. So when the processing is done, we shall visualize it and we shall appreciate this. Okay, so you can see it is computing pyramids. Let the processing complete. Please feel free to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. I know your computers are almost done, so it depends on the processing speed of your device. I think mine is already done. Until it says it is done. Okay, until it says it is done. Now you can close. Now right click to the 2D view, then open raster. Then you can navigate to the point where your data sets are. Okay, for me is this one here. So I have got it. Layer stacked Erdas 9 image. So I shall just click on it, and I shall click OK. Then you can zoom to layer. Wonderful. This is a layer stacked Erdas 9 image compared to this panchromatic bird. You can see here is a panchromatic bird, but here is a multispectral bird. Okay, so that was all for today. Please, I am going to show you how to do the subsetting. Feel free to join the next class. Goodbye.